Flash Season 3, Episode 16 into the Speed Force. Attempt to recap in 1 minute begins. Hang on. Begins now. Barry goes into the Speed Force and he finds Eddie, who then tells him that you can't he tells him that you can't go into the Speed Force because you haven't fully realized your mom's death. And so he says the only way you can save Wally is go into the elevator, but you have to get past this, and it's a time wraith. He gets past there, and then he eventually finds Caitlin with Ronnie's baby, and then Ronnie tells him that you can't do it. You can't save Wally. And while this is happening, Jessie goes out on her own to fight Savitar, and then she ends up stabbing him where his stabbing hook is missing, and she actually hurts him. And I fucked all this up. So I can't do it in a minute. Well, anyways, so then later on, Barry runs into Captain Cold while finally finding Wally at the Central City General Hospital, and he ends up fighting Captain Cold as the Speed Force is trying to stop him. But then Jay Garrick comes back to save him, and Jay Garrick has to take Wally's place in the Speed Force in order for Wally to come back, and Barry realizes that he alone needs to go and save Iris, and that is what is happening now. And at the end, Jessie goes to Earth 3 now, since it doesn't have a speedster to save. But it's funny how Jessie goes back and forth non-stop between, oh, I'm going to stay here. No, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to stay here now. Oh, no, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to stay here now. It's just, it's funny. She changes her mind so much on where she's going to be living. Anyways, but now we get to find out that that Barry wants him and Iris to have some space, whatever the fuck that means. So yeah, that's what's happening in this episode. And next week is gonna be the musical crossover with Supergirl, which I'm excited to finally see just how the hell they're gonna pull that off. Well, anyways, let me know what you thought of this episode, and be sure to follow me on the various social medias in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.